His Excellency, Honorable Vice President, Republic of Zimbabwe, આપણી વચ્ચે ઉપસ્થિત છે. તાલીઓના ગડગડાટથી આપણે તેમનું સ્વાગત કરીએ. We heartily welcome the delegation. Moro Salibonane Namaskar. I am Jilpa Sheth, and with heartfelt joy, on behalf of the Southern Gujarat Chamber of Commerce and Industry, I welcome you this evening. In this gathering of hearts and minds, we celebrate not just an event, but moments of connection, possibilities, and shared purpose. Tonight is not just another occasion, it is a bridge. A bridge where Surat, with its sparkle of diamonds and soul of textiles, reaches out to Zimbabwe, a land rich in resources and even richer in spirit. As we come together, we are not merely exchanging handshakes. We are building something deeper: trust, partnership, and a future we can shape together. With open hearts and open minds, SGCCI embraces these moments with Zimbabwe, not just as a business opportunity, but as a chance to build something lasting. In Zimbabwe, they say, Ukama igaswa, hunozadiseswa, nikudeja. Relationships are strengthened through shared experiences. And in India, we believe, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The world is one family. Today, we gather in that spirit of unity, collaboration, and mutual respect. As we formally begin this memorable evening, let us start with the spirit that unites every nation, its anthem. May I request everyone to kindly rise for the national anthems of the Republic of India and the Republic of Zimbabwe.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्जल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
nations, two melodies, one spirit. Thank you so much. To carry forward this spirit, let's add color, rhythm and energy to the evening. Presenting a lively traditional dance by the talented students of SPK Scopa College. A celebration of culture, joy and togetherness. Sit back, relax and enjoy this vibrant showcase of our culture.
India, a land where every shape tells a story. From rhythm of classical dance to the colors of festival, from timeless tradition to modern expressions, the cultural shades of India weave together a vibrant tapestry of unity in diversity. Cultural Shades of India, a thematic dance presentation performed by students of SPK Scopa, accompanied by students of SGCCI. Kathak. Kathak is one of the 8 classical dance forms of India, known for its graceful movements, rhythmic footwork and expressive storytelling. Originating in northern India, it combines Hindu and Islamic cultural elements, making it a unique blend of devotional and secular traditions. It is essentially the art of storytelling through dance. Vibrant folk dance of Assam. Bihu is a lively and colorful folk dance from Assam, performed during the Bihu festival, which celebrates the Assamese New Year and the arrival of spring. It is a dance of joy, symbolizing fertility, love, and the vibrancy of life in rural Assam. Sound?
Ah!
classical dance of Tamil Nadu. Bharatanatyam is one of the oldest and most revered classical dance forms of India, originating in the temples of Tamil Nadu. Traditionally performed by temple dancers known as Devadasis, it was a form of devotional offering to the deities, and it often depicts themes from Hindu mythology, especially stories of Lord Shiva, Vishnu and Krishna. Known for its graceful movement, intricate footwork, sculptural poses and symbolic hand gestures, the dance combines expressions, melody, rhythm and storytelling, making it a complete and highly expressive art form. Sound? Ghumar, the traditional folk dance of Rajasthan. The name Ghumar comes from the Hindi word ghumna, meaning to twirl. It is mainly performed by women during festivals, weddings and other joyful occasions. Ghumar is known for its graceful circular movements, vibrant costumes and the rhythmic clapping. Dancers wear colorful ghagras and cover their heads with veils, creating a mesmerizing visual effect as they spin in circles. This dance not only celebrates femininity and grace but also reflects the rich cultural heritage of India.
सूरज यूं क्यों आज सज धज
Ras Garba, vibrant traditional folk dance of Gujarat. Ras Garba are performed especially during the festival of Navratri, also known as Dandiya Ras, involves the use of decorated sticks and is more energetic with participants striking the sticks in coordination with the music. It is an expression of devotion, joy and celebration, reflecting Gujarat's rich cultural heritage and community spirit.
जिंद शामी आने के तले आजा जरी वाले नीले आसमाने के तले जय हो आजा आजा जिंद शामी आने के तले आजा जरी वाले नीले आसमाने के तले जय हो
Jai Ho! Fantastic performance. Let's cheer for our young performers with a big round of applause once again. The joy of dance and music travels further than any passport. A language that needs no translation, felt by the heart across cultures. Thank you, Skopa, for this wonderful performance. May I now request Mr. Nikhil Madrasi, President of SGCCI, to extend a warm welcome to the distinguished dignitaries on the dais. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in extending a warm welcome to the distinguished Zimbabwean delegation led by Honorable His Excellency Dr. Constantino Chiwenga, Honorable Vice President of the Republic of Zimbabwe. Accompanying him are Honorable Mrs. Miniyotaba Chivange, the strong support of His Excellency. Honorable Deputy Minister of Industries and Commerce, Mr. Raj Modi. Honorable Deputy Minister of Tourism and Hospitality Industry, Mr. Tongai Mofidi. Honorable Member of Parliament Bardoli, Shri Prabhubhai Vasawa. Her Excellency, Mrs. Stella Nkomo, Ambassador of Zimbabwe to New Delhi. I request dignitaries to please take their seats. In Indian tradition, we say Deepa Jyoti Namostute, a bow to the light that dispels darkness and brings knowledge. In Zimbabwe, it is believed that Chiedza Chinobva Kunamwari, light comes from God. Across continents and cultures, light has always been more than just brightness. It is wisdom, it is grace, it is a blessing we share. May I now invite our honored dignitaries to join us in lighting the ceremonial lamp. Please come forward. As we light this lamp together, may it mark the beginning of a journey filled with understanding, unity and hope.
Shubham Kurutvam Kalyanam Arogyam Dhanasampada Shubham Kurutvam Kalyanam Arogyam Dhanasampada Shatru Buddhi Vinashaya Deepanjyotir Namostute Deepanjyotir Namostute Shubham Kurutvam Kalyanam Arogyam Dhanasampada.
I request Sanjay Bhai Punjabi to please join us on the dais, please. A group photo, a moment that captures not just face, but a snapshot of friendship, partnerships, and the journey we begin together. Thank you so much. To open this evening with a heartfelt welcome, I call upon the dynamic president of SGCCI, Mr. Nikhil Madrasi, a leader whose vision continues to elevate Surat's global stature. Nikhil bhai, floor is yours.
His Excellency, Honorable Vice President, Republic of Zimbabwe, members of the Zimbabwe delegation, past presidents, group chairmen, managing committee members of SGCCI, distinguished members of trade and industry of Surat, members of the press and media, ladies and gentlemen. It is both an honor and a privilege to welcome Your Excellency to the vibrant city of Surat and to the Southern Gujarat Chamber of Commerce and Industries, SGCCI. Sir, your visit today reflects the growing business engagement between two nations that share resilience, innovation, and global ambition. In your language, I would like to say, Icho Chiri Merera Pambe Nero Papadzo Kugu Muchida, Your Excellency Puguta, Rine Hupenue, Surat Uye Puse, Southern Gujarat Chamber of Commerce and Industry, SGCCI. Sir, let me introduce my organization. The SGCCI, founded in 1940, the Southern Gujarat Chamber of Commerce and Industry is one of India's oldest and most respected chambers. We represent over 13,500 direct members and more than 200,000 businesses across South Gujarat. These businesses cover textile, diamonds, engineering, chemicals, renewable energy and MSMEs. Each year, we conduct over 300 events, including 15 major exhibitions, encouraging trade partnerships and international investment. Our collaboration extends to more than 85 countries, making SGCCI a gateway to India's industrial region. Our facilities reflect our commitment to industry and trade. The chamber has a pillarless dome of 116,000 square feet, a conference hall which sitting for 1,200 delegates. Right now you are sitting in that. A 6-story industry hub and a heritage property that houses the SGCCI Education, Skill and Development Center at Samruddhi Building, Nanpura, Surat. As the voice of South Gujarat's industry, SGCCI looks at Zimbabwe not only as a trading partner but also as a country for long-term industrial collaboration. Surat, historically known as the Emporium of the East, is today an economic hub. Globally recognized as the Diamond City, Surat processes nearly 90% of the world's diamond. And as the textile capital of India, the city operates around 500,000 power looms and 450 dyeing and printing mills units, processing up to 25 million 2.5 crore meters of fabric every day. This industry provides direct and indirect employment to approximately 1,200,000 means 12 lakh people across weaving, processing, trading, packaging and ancillary service. Not only that, in 1994 its so-called plague, it was the dirtiest city of the world, now renowned as in 2025 the cleanest city of India, and we Sutis are proud of ourselves. In addition, Surat has a strong chemical and petrochemical base and a fast-growing MSME sector, many of which are already engaged in business programs with the Zimbabwean partners. Surat is one of the cleanest and fastest growing cities, as I mentioned, under the Smart Cities Mission and Clean City Mission, combining local strength with global trade relevance. India and Zimbabwe share a long-standing relationship built on trade and cooperation. Diplomatic ties were established in 1980, with Prime Minister Indira Gandhi at that time attending Zimbabwe's independence celebrations. Since then, leaders from both countries, including President Mugabe, India's then Vice President Venkatesh Naidu, and Your Excellency have held high-level visits to expand bilateral cooperation, and we heartily welcome you to the city of Surat. Bilateral trade between India and Zimbabwe currently stands at approximately 150-200 million US dollar per year. India's pharmaceutical export to Zimbabwe reached 62 million US dollar in 2024, a significant share of this trade. India has also supported Zimbabwe through programs such as the Indian Technical and Economic Cooperation Program and the Indian Council for Cultural Relationships Scholarships. Currently, over 250 Zimbabwean professionals are offered civilian ITEC training slots each year, along with 36 defense slots. This year, 209 Zimbabweans took part, up from 150 last year, bringing a total to more than 1,400 beneficiaries in the past decade. India has further established 17 Indo-Zim Technology Center across Zimbabwe under a $5 million US dollar grant, with renovations worth $2.93 million US dollar completed in 2023. These centers, located at key institutions including Harare Institute of Technology, Bulawayo Polytechnic, NUST in Bulawayo, and Chitunga Visa Small Enterprises Development Corporation Center, as well as in Lupane, Lumitri, the Kai and Mutare Polytechnic provide state-of-the-art CNC, tool and die, food processing and carpentry equipment. They support SMEs and vocational training, raising production standards and reducing reliance on imports. In 2024, India imported $46.6 million in tobacco, $9.3 million in iron and steel, and $87.4 million worth of pearls, gems, and precious stones from Zimbabwe. These imports feed directly into Surat diamond and jewellery industry, as well as India's agricultural, processing and engineering sectors. Your Excellency, participation in the 19th India-Africa Business Conclave in New Delhi showed Zimbabwe's focus on trade diplomacy and industrial partnership with India. As President Mangala has said, Zimbabwe is open for business, not just as a slogan, but as a commitment to slogan partnership, global partnership. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has also affirmed Africa will be at the top of our priorities and we will work together on the path of development and progress. At the end, here at SGCCI, we see strong potential for expanding trade through initiatives like Mission 84, which has started by our past President Mr. Ramesh Bagasia, and we are connecting Surat industry with Zimbabwe markets, especially in textiles, engineering, agro-processing and value-added manufacturing. These are early steps but demonstrate a clear intent to strengthen cotton value chains, promote ethical diamond sourcing and develop agro-industrial projects. SGCCI committed to turning these trade opportunities into practical results for both the regions. Your Excellency, as Zimbabwe works towards industrial growth and wider global engagement, we believe this visit can play an important role. It can lead to new partnerships, new investments and business ventures that benefit communities in both nations. Once again, on behalf of SGCCI and the people of Surat and South Gujarat, I extend our warmest welcome and respect. May this visit open a productive and mutually beneficial chapter in India-Zimbabwe trade relations. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. President, for words that did not just welcome, they reminded us why we gather and what we can build together. As we say in India, Atithi Devo Bhava, the guest is divine. And tonight, we honor that sacred sentiment not just in words, but through heartfelt gestures of gratitude. We now move to a cherished tradition, the floral felicitation and presentation of mementos to our esteemed guests. These are not just flowers, they are expressions of the respect we hold and the joy we feel in welcoming you. May I kindly invite the SGCCI leadership to come forward and present these tokens of appreciation and admiration. Let's start with His Excellency Dr. Constantino Chivange, Honorable Vice President of the Republic of Zimbabwe. Thank you, Your Excellency. I request Madam Chivange to join us and accept our gratitude. Thank you, Madam, for your gracious presence and accepting our gratitude. Thank you, Your Excellency. May I now request to kindly honor Honorable Deputy Minister of Industry and Commerce, Mr. Raj Modi. Thank you, Mr. Minister. Let us now express our heartfelt gratitude to Mr. Thogai Mofidi, Honorable Deputy Minister of Tourism and Hospitality Industry, Republic of Zimbabwe. Thank you, sir. May I request now to honor Shri Prabhubhai Wasawa, Honorable Member of Parliament, Bardoli. May I request now to honor Her Excellency Mrs. Stella Nkomo, Ambassador of Zimbabwe to New Delhi. Thank you, Her Excellency, for gracing us with your presence. Thank you, all the members. Thank you. To share the vision behind today's event, CHALO Zimbabwe, may I invite past President of SGCCI, Mr. Ramesh Bhai Vaghasya, a stalwart whose insights have shaped many of our global engagements.
Good evening, friends. Your Excellency, we welcome you from the bottom of our heart from the platform of SGCCI and your team. Really, from the bottom of our heart, we are feeling a jhankrut word we use in Gujarati that is called a vibrating heart welcoming you. So all the guests from Zimbabwe are most welcome with a big applause from all the audience. Sir, this event today has taken a place on the base when India is marching towards being from fourth largest economy to third largest economy, which was crossed $4 trillion economy before a few weeks. We have committed and started from being 11th largest economy in the world from in 2014 and now became the fourth and marching to being third. And that is not only for India, this achievement, it is for the world, to make in India for the world, to do something in India for the world. And the part of that, during the G20 presidency of India, before a year, I think you may be there at that time when India recommended the African Union as 21st member of G20. And it was the pleasure for India to make a 53 country union as a member in G20. And the aim was to extend the cooperation, to enhance the bilateral trade and to help each other, creating such an ecosystem in which each and every citizen of all these countries may grow well with wellness. And as a part of that, SGCCI, the Southern Gujarat Chamber of Commerce and Industry, having 13,500 direct members and more than 200,000 indirect members, SGCCI had decided in the year of 23-24 to connect at the birthday of SGCCI of 84. The chamber has decided a program and a campaign of Mission 84, that means to connect with again 84 countries which was established during the 15th, 16th, 17th century at the seaport of Surat, when the international trade was there in huge quantum with Surat of 84 countries. Once again, to recommemorate that history, great history, and the spirit in the bloods of our people, we started connecting 84 countries. I am happy to share here that it has been initiated with first and foremost Zimbabwe out of 84. And this way, we would like to establish a great relationship between two business communities in India and Zimbabwe. So our humble request to all of you to join and establish a formation of a joint committee on which the Chamber of Commerce from India, Surat, and Chamber of Commerce from Zimbabwe can join, debate, discuss, and make the way forward. To make this possible, this initiation has been started from yesterday with warm welcoming from our people to you yesterday and 2 days again. So, purpose of this program is this initiative is to make all people from India and Zimbabwe wealthy, happy, and well-being of all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Ramesh Bhai, for connecting the dots between the vision and action. As we say in Gujarati, Seva e જ સાચો ધર્મ. Service is the truest form of duty. And now, it is my honor to invite a legendary figure who lives that truth every single day. Honorable Minister Shri Rajesh Kumar Modi, Deputy Minister of Industry and Commerce, may I kindly request you to come forward and address us. Born in Rajpipla, Gujarat and deeply rooted in Zimbabwe since 1982, Mr. Raj Modi is a shining example of dedication, resilience and service. A successful businessman, a generous community leader and a committed public servant, he has touched countless lives through both enterprise and empathy. His journey is a story of vision, hard work and unwavering commitment to the people. Sir, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Master of Ceremony. Honorable Vice President, Second Secretary for ZANU-PF, General Retired Dr. CGT and Chiwenga, the Second Lady of the Republic of Zimbabwe, Amai Chiwenga, Honorable Minister here present, Your Excellency Ambassador of the Republic of Zimbabwe to India, Ms. Esnkomo, Honorable Deputy Minister here present, Deputy Chief Secretary to the President and Cabinet, Engineer Marawa, Permanent Secretary and Honorable Vice President Chiwenga's office, Mrs. M. Nyanda, Senior Government Official present here, the President of the Southern Gujarat Chamber of Commerce and Industry, SGCCI, Mr. N. Madras, SGCCI office bearers, associated companies of the SGCCI, Captain of Industry and Commerce, ladies and gentlemen. Namaskar. It is with great pleasure that I stand before you today at the pivotal event, CHALO Zimbabwe, a call to action that resonates deeply with the spirit of collaboration and partnership. I extended my sincere gratitude to the Southern Gujarat Chamber of Commerce and Industry for organizing this vital platform. The successful sector-specific industrial visit we conducted and the networking dinners are powerful programs to the strength of our relationship and the clear indication of the shared future we are building. These are not just the words, they are actions that strengthen the bond and friendship and commerce between our two great nations. The relation between India and Zimbabwe is not a new phenomenon. Our strong cordial relations date back to the 17th century during the era of the Munamatapa kingdom, when vibrant trade in textile, metal, minerals, spices and salt flourished. Today we stand as a partners in a modern global landscape. Members of the non-aligned movement NAM 077 and the World Trade Organization WTO, united by the shared vision of South-South cooperation. India's economic action, particularly in information communication technologies, ICT, pharmaceutical, textile and agro-processing, is a testament to our nation's integrity and entrepreneurial spirit. Esteemed business leaders, as the one of the Zimbabwe's Look East policy, strategic partners, India is poised to occupy unique and strategic position as a both potential market for Zimbabwean goods and service and the vital source of investment and technology transfer. Zimbabwe offers a wealth of opportunity across key sectors, many of which are areas in Indian expertise and growth. India has emerged as a growing powerhouse in several key sectors, including information and communication technologies, ICT, pharmaceuticals, textile and manufacturing. This expertise is clearly demonstrated by the strong presence of Indian companies in Zimbabwe. In Zimbabwe, with over 25 major companies in Zimbabwe owned by the Indians or Zimbabweans of Indian origin, the country has become a significant destination for Indian investment. Notable example of the including Surface Velma investment, a cooking oil processing company in Chichungwida that has become the major shareholder of Olivin Industries in the textile sector. Zimgold Private Limited owns David Whitehead Textile through Agri Value Chain Private Limited. The beverage industry has also seen investment from Varun Beverages Zimbabwe, which operates a bottling plant for the Pepsi brand in Harare. And recently they are busy pushing the plant for the Lay's chips and Simba chips. Other significant ventures include steel makers, which manufactures iron and steel, and Porogate Holdings, a 100% Indian-owned company that has established a significant presence in Zimbabwe, cotton and edible oil sector. The presence extends to the garment manufacturing with the outside designers and distributors, and to the agriculture sector with Zimbabwe Agro, a manufacturing company in Marondera that produces agri equipment. Ladies and gentlemen, Zimbabwe is undergoing significant transformation. Our second republic under the mantra Zimbabwe is open for business is committed to creating a predictable and supportive environment for foreign direct investment. We are not merely opening our doors, we are actively inviting our Indian partners to co-create a future and shape prosperity. Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to highlight some of the key sectors of Zimbabwe that present unparalleled opportunities for investment, technology transfer and the joint venture. The dairy value chain. The dairy sector is cornerstone of Zimbabwe agriculture economy, providing food security and livelihood for thousands. The dairy sector is prioritized agro-processing value chain under the National Development Strategy 1 and crucial for underpinning the country's food and nutrition security, socio-economic sustain and job creation. The sector contributes significantly to the agriculture landscape and provide direct jobs to approximately 30,000 people and indirectly 1.4 million households in Zimbabwe. Raw milk production increased by 15.2% from 99.8 million liters in 2023 to about 115 million liters in 2024. Against an estimated national demand of about 103 million liters per annum, the 15 million liter supply gap is being imported from Mozambique, India, or South Africa, among others. We are seeking strategic investment to modernize this value chain. Key opportunity exists in localized input production, particularly stock feed manufacturing, as well as in the modernizing of on-farm solution in processing plants. We also invite investment in genetic improvement programs and expansion in increase our national milk supply. The cotton and clothing value chain. The cotton to clothing value chain is the key foreign currency earner, supporting an estimated 2 million livelihoods. The quality of Zimbabwe cotton is renowned due to its handpicking. Major players within this value chain include Kotco, Agri Value Chain, Southern Cotton and Twine and Cordage Alliances, Ginneries, David Whited, Kadoma Textile, Glendale Spinners, Ephraim, Carousel, Edgar Stores Limited, Archer Clothing, Paramount and Chelsea Group, among others. At its peak in 2011-2012, the seed cotton production reached approximately 350,000 metric tons per annum. However, production has since declined, reaching low level of the 13,700 ton in 2024. The number of cotton ginnery and contracting companies has also decreased significantly from over 10 to just 6 large contractors of Kotco, now dominating about almost 85% of the market share. So there is a big opportunity also in this value chain. There has been considerable investment in the local textile sector, with the Indian-owned David Whited having recently retooled with the new equipment and technology, and Zimbabwe Spinner and Weavers is investing in various plant upgrades. Investment opportunities are abound in the modernizing antiquated equipment and promoting the uptake of local lynch by our spinning industries. The enforcement of a statutory instrument to reserve 30% of the lynch production for the local spinners provide a stable market for the potential investor in the textile segment. We are looking for investment in the cotton value chain, particularly in the establishment of new spinning plants and machinery to increase the local value addition and benefit from the incremental value along the entire chain from farm to fashion. The engineering, iron and steel sector. The engineering, iron and steel sector is a backbone of our industrial landscape. The sector's value chain has 5 nodes, which includes the primary and secondary steel producer, foundry, iron and steel processing, metal fabrication, assembling of iron and steel product, and distribution and retailing of iron and steel products. The sector currently comprises approximately 423 companies, both large and small, of medium to medium. The current combined annual output in the sector is estimated at 675,000 metric tons of steel per annum. The local steel demand is 1.5 million metric tons per annum. Thus, a deficit of 825 metric tons per annum is being financed through import. With the coming of Danson, the engineering, iron and steel sector is currently experiencing the significant driven by government initiative and other investment. We are seeking for investment to revitalize the steel foundries, adopt the modern technology and enforce controls on scrap metal export to ensure local foundries have adequate raw material. The pharmaceutical values, the estimated business leaders, the COVID-19 pandemic underscored the critical importance of the robust domestic pharmaceutical industry. Zimbabwe has made it strategic priority to increase the proportion of locally produced essential medicine. There are 12 manufacturers of human drugs in Zimbabwe with the capacity to produce oral solid doses, oral liquid and external topical formulation. 2 companies are involved in the production of veterinary drugs. By 23-24, the pharmaceutical market size was estimated $400 million, serving a total population of 14.6 million people. The local producers supply only 18% of the pharmaceutical needs of Zimbabwe. It means we import 82% of our pharmaceutical needs. So there is a big opportunity in that sector also. But we need somebody, we want to collaborate. We don't want to just buy ready goods from you and say, right, look, okay, come and sell it there. No, we want you to come and produce them, manufacture them. We can do that with collaboration, joint venture, whatever you like. You are welcome. With the rest imported mainly from India, South Africa and other countries. The country also imports active pharmaceutical ingredients, API, raw material for medicine manufacturing, mainly from Asia and Europe. A key objective of the reduce the national medicine import bill from approximately $224 million in 2022 $100.4 million by 2025. This aim is to address the significant gap between the local production and the national demand by increasing the proportion of locally produced essential medicine from 30% to 60% by 2025. India is a strong pharmaceutical industry and expertise in good manufacturing practice, GMP, make it the ideal partner for technology transfer and investment. Our local industry has ideal capacity to sterile products and require investment for the retooling and plant upgrade investment opportunities are particularly strong in establishing a local bioequivalence and quality testing laboratory, a crucial infrastructure that would benefit the entire industries. Furthermore, we seek investment, modernizing existing plant, and achieve World Health Organization WHO good manufacturing practice. Compliance enable us to significantly increase our product line and reduce our national medicine import bill. Esteemed business leaders, the government is committed to supporting the sector throughout policies that favor local production. We would like to secure investment and the partnership for the local manufacturing of generic and essential medicine. Zimbabwe being at the heart of the Southern Africa is a strategic gateway to the border SADC, COMESA and FTA market. So Zimbabwe is a land-linked country, it's not landlocked. You can, if you manufacture anything in Zimbabwe, you've got SADC market, which is about another surrounding about Southern Africa countries. Then we got to COMESA, and we got to now Africa Free Trade It means you got 55 countries that you can supply your product. So you got a customer base for 1.4 billion people. So think about it, you don't have to look for customers, they are there. So it's something that you can consider, that's very good opportunity to invest. And I bet you won't go wrong. The motor vehicle value chain, our motor industry will play involved in the bus and truck manufacturing, assembly and the component production of the is right for the investment. A number of our local assembly require significant funding for retooling and resuming the production. This is a chance for the Indian partners to invest in the new assembly plants and component manufacturing, including the parts like tires, auto glass and wiring harnesses. The abundance of lithium in Zimbabwe also makes this sector the prime location to venture into electric vehicle component manufacturing. In conclusion, the message is clear: CHALO Zimbabwe. Let's go to Zimbabwe. Let us embark on this journey together. Zimbabwe has the natural resources, the political will, and the human capital to be formidable economic power. Your expertise, entrepreneurial spirit, and capital are the catalyst we need to unlock our full potential. Let us not just trade, but build together. હવે થોડીક વાર આપણે ગુજરાતીમાં વાત કરી લઉં તમને. આપણે સદન ગુજરાત ચેમ્બર સાથે મારી મુલાકાત 3 વર્ષ પર થઈ હતી. એ લોકો મને વડોદરા મળવા આવ્યા હતા, પરેશભાઈ ને રમેશભાઈ ને બધા. મારે વાત થઈને પછી મેં કીધું ના તમે ઝિમ્બાબ્વે આવો, બહુ સારી ઓપોર્ચ્યુનિટી છે. પછી એમનું એક ડેલિગેશન આવી ગયું, 2 વાર આવી ગયા, બીજા તો 4 વાર આવી ગયા અત્યાર સુધીમાં. ને બધી ઓપોર્ચ્યુનિટીની એમની સાથે વાત કરીને મેં કહ્યું કે તમે આવો, હું છું તમને માટે, કોઈ જાતની ફિકર નહીં. બધા મેઇન ક્વેશ્ચન બધાને એવું હતું કે સિક્યુરિટી કેમ છે, બધા એમ કે આફ્રિકામાં મારી નાખે. મેં કીધું ના, કોઈ નહીં માર્યું. I am living for last 43 years, nothing happened to me, so nothing will happen to you also. And I said your investment is secure also, don't worry, government is there to protect your investment. And we got a policies to safeguard our manufacturers, whatever they manufacture in Zimbabwe. So we avoid like unnecessary competition, we don't allow the imports, cheap imports to the country, so they can compete with you. So that's why we give you protection also. And that is our ministry's mandate that we do for all the industries which is there. And as you see that the 25 Indian companies are already there, very well established. એટલે તમારે બીજી તો ચિંતા નહીં કરવાની, તમે આવો મારા મહેમાન થઈને. એવું હોય તો મારા ઘરે રાખીશ, તમને વાંધો નહીં. So please think about it. I want to see you. We have come this time. હમણાં આપણે શું થયું, હમણાં અમે ઈરાનમાં મળ્યા હતા. તમારું 21 પીપલનું ગ્રુપ હતું ત્યાં ઈરાનમાં. તો એમને કહે કે અમારે વાઇસ પ્રેસિડેન્ટને મળવું છે. તો પછી અમે મિટિંગ અરેન્જ કરી. And Vice President was very impressed with that. No, he promised them that no, I'll come to Surat. So he fulfilled his promise already. So, હવે તમારો turn. Now it's your turn that you can come to Zimbabwe. We are there to assist you. Whatever you need to do, tell us what you want to do, and we'll give the right guidance. We'll give the right advice, and everything that you need from the government side. We are there to assist you. No problem at all. તો હવે તમે ક્યારે આવો તે મને જણાવજો. એટલી મારી નમ્ર વિનંતી છે તમને બધાને કે આવો તમે. થેન્ક યુ.
sir, for your powerful address. અને ગુજરાતી હોય અને એમાં પણ મોદી હોય એટલે એ ફેક્ટર કામ કરે ને કરે. So it reflects a very essence of Gujarati entrepreneurship, bold vision, practical action and a deep belief in creating value not just for profit but for people. અને ઝિમ્બાબ્વે આવવાની વાત તો જમાઈ સાનું ફરી એકવાર વિશેષ આપનો આભાર છે અને આવકાર છે આપને. અને ઝિમ્બાબ્વે માટે આવવાની આપણે જે વાત કરી, ઓફકોર્સ વી લુક ફોરવર્ડ ટુ આર નેક્સ્ટ મીટિંગ, not just over business but over the roar of Victoria Falls. After all, great partnerships deserves even greater backdrops. Thank you so much. It is now my honor to invite a dynamic leader whose work reflects both vision and service. May I kindly request Mr. Tongai Mafidi, Honorable Deputy Minister of Tourism and Hospitality Industry, to address us. His journey began in Harare, South in 2018, where he led transformative development from modern health centers to community empowerment projects. He has represented Zimbabwe on the global stage through the International Parliamentary Union and now as Deputy Minister of Tourism and Hospitality. He is passionately driving inclusive growth and showcasing the rich beauty and culture of Zimbabwe to the world. Sir, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Thank you. Master of Ceremony, the Honorable Vice President of Zimbabwe, Dr. CGDN Chiwenga, and I would like to also acknowledge Mrs. Chiwenga, Her Excellency, the Ambassador of Zimbabwe to India, Mrs. Stella Nkomo, my brother, the Deputy Minister Modi, the Chairman of the Gujarati Chamber of Commerce and distinguished members of the Gujarati Chamber of Commerce, esteemed business leaders and investors, ladies and gentlemen, and I would also want to write on the protocols already established. But before I go into my speech, when my brother, the minister, was speaking here, he was speaking in Gujarati language, huh? Yeah. And all of you were laughing. Was he talking about us? Was he complaining? Someone has to translate what he was saying. Everyone was laughing.
He was praising.
Ah! Right. I need team tourism. I need to play a video before I go into my speech. I don't know if it's ready. Let's do it.
Discover the soul-stirring beauty of Zimbabwe, where adventure knows no bounds. Welcome to a land where each sunrise paints a new masterpiece, and every corner echoes with the whispers of ancient tales. Welcome to Zimbabwe, a world of wonders. For those with a thirst of wild, Zimbabwe offers an unparalleled safari experience. Picture yourself traversing vast savannas, encountering majestic wildlife in their natural habitat. From the iconic elephants of Hwange National Park to the elusive big cats, our safaris promise unforgettable encounters. Zimbabwe welcomes you to a unique safari experience in Zimbabwe's expansive national parks. Stay in harmony with nature. Our guides tailor-make each experience, ensuring a deep connection with nature and a profound respect for the ecosystem. Our eco-friendly lodges provide a comfortable retreat that aligns with our commitment to minimizing environmental impact. Indulge in opulence as you unwind in our luxurious lodges, where comfort meets the untamed beauty of the wilderness. Immerse yourself in a world where every moment is a celebration of luxury and nature coexisting in perfect harmony. Dive into the heart of Zimbabwe's rich cultural tapestry, explore the ancient ruins of Great Zimbabwe, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and feel the echoes of a bygone era. Be awed by the marvelous artifacts exhibited by our artisans as you engage with local communities, where warm smiles and traditional dances welcome you with open arms. From the tranquil waters of Lake Kariba, the largest man-made lake in the world, to the thundering Victoria Falls, Zimbabwe is a heaven for adrenaline junkies. Embark on river cruises and let the Zambezi River be your guide through a world of wonders. Savor the flavors of Zimbabwe, where gastronomy is an art form. Delight your palate with a fusion of local and international cuisine, accompanied by the finest wines. Our culinary journey is a celebration of diversity, a reflection of our vibrant nation. Zimbabwe invites you to embark on a journey that transcends boundaries. Let the adventure begin. Visit Zimbabwe, a world of wonders.
Thank you. From the video you saw, it was written Experience Zimbabwe, right? So I want to teach you our motto in tourism in Zimbabwe. I say experience and you say Zimbabwe. Experience? Zimbabwe. A bit louder than that. Experience? Zimbabwe. Thank you. Namaste. You also notice that I'm the only one not wearing the Indian feta hat, right? It's not that I refuse to wear it, but I tried to wear it and my head is too big, I couldn't fit. Forgive me. It is both an honor and privilege to stand before you today in the vibrant state of Gujarat, a land of diamond enterprises and textile innovation, and an enduring cultural heritage. I bring warm greetings from Zimbabwe, a world of wonders. Today I speak not only as the Deputy Minister of Tourism and Hospitality Industry, but as a passionate advocate for a new chapter in Zimbabwe-India relations, which will be rooted for us to share success in all possible endeavors we go on together. In 2024, tourism emerged as Zimbabwe's leading economic sector, contributing to the growth of the national GDP, surpassing mining and agriculture. From that time, that's when the Vice President started taking us serious. When we started delivering. We surpassed mining and agriculture. It had never happened in the history of Zimbabwe. But it happened when I became Deputy Minister. Tourism receipts reached 1.2 billion, supported by 1.6 million international arrivals and 13.7 million domestic trips. My minister's vision is to drive our economy to a 5 billion economy by the end of this year. And it looks like we only got a few months left. We're very close to hit the mark. But now I want Surat to help us achieve it by visiting Zimbabwe. Our strategy is heritage-based, drawing strength from our rich culture, history, and natural wonders, and is strategically structured in various thematic clusters to drive inclusive and sustainable growth. What we've done as a ministry, we've clustered tourism to say there's health tourism, sports tourism, culture and heritage, so that we have a focused approach. We have a team working on sports tourism. We have a team working on religious tourism, so that we can grow our tourism. And another interesting fact, out of 54 African countries, Zimbabwe was ranked 6th among the most visited countries in Africa in 2024 by Africa Fact Zone. Morocco number 1, Egypt number 2, Tunisia number 3, South Africa number 4, Algeria number 5, then Zimbabwe. We actually beat Kenya. So I say to you, Zimbabwe is more than just the home to the Victoria Falls, one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. It is a mosaic, breathtaking landscape, ancient civilization, resilient communities. From the mystical ruins of the great Zimbabwe to the pristine wildlife corridors of the Wange and the Mana pools, our country offers a tourism canvas that is both vast and varied, as we have seen on the video that I've just played. But beyond its natural beauty lies a compelling investment proposition, which is based on, number 1, our strategic location. Like how Minister Modi explained, we are in the center of Southern Africa. You come, you set up your textile company, you've got the home market and access. And we have got a robust air and road network, thanks to the Second Republic and our leadership, the Presidium, who are men of vision and who are building our country brick by brick. We also have policy reforms and incentives which are investor friendly. These include tax holidays, repatriation guarantees, and streamlined licensing for tourism ventures, with the investment coordinated through the Zimbabwe Investment and Development Agency, who are also part of our esteemed delegation. Growing demand for eco and cultural tourism for global travelers. In Zimbabwe, we offer all of that, with community-based tourism, safari and conservation lodges, and heritage trails ripe for development. So you can actually come into Zimbabwe and you can invest in our national parks. You can put up lodges, and your visitors will be accessing the whole of the park, but staying at your specific lodge. Zimbabwe boasts of a skilled workforce and hospitality culture. Our people are our greatest asset, warm, multilingual, and deeply committed to serve excellence. And we are the most literate people on the African continent. I'm sure you can hear with the way I'm speaking. We also welcome joint ventures in infrastructure, resort development, digital tourism platforms, and training institutions. As the World Tourism Board are coming into Zimbabwe to build a tourism school, and it's going to be in Victoria Falls. But we also got land available for other institutions if any investor is interested. India has long been a friend to Zimbabwe, and Gujarati, with its entrepreneurial spirit, is uniquely positioned to lead a new wave of tourism investment into Zimbabwe. Imagine Indian-led eco resorts along the Lake Kariba, or heritage circuits that connect our ancient cultures. In sports tourism, I'm proud to say we're currently constructing an international cricket stadium for the ICC 2016 and 2027 World Cups, which we're going to co-host with South Africa and Namibia. And this is going to happen near the mighty Victoria Falls. I know the Indian cricket team is the #1 for ICC, T20, ICC Men ODI, and top 5 on the ICC Men Test ranking. Henceforth, Zimbabwe looks forward to hosting the team and the likes of Captain Shubaman Gill, Suyukamen Yadav, and Robert Sharma. If anyone knows them, pass a message that Honorable Mnangagwa wants to host you in the Victoria Falls. Let me also take this opportunity to invite you to explore investments in international multi-purpose and convention center facilities, hotels, lodges, holiday homes, villas, golf estates, medical resorts, hotel school. CHALO Zimbabwe. CHALO Zimbabwe. Vice President. CHALO Zimbabwe, you know what it means, huh? Let's go to Zimbabwe. Everyone, you're welcome. For your comfort, ladies and gentlemen, we've got over 100,000 Indians living comfortably well in Zimbabwe with freedom of worship and culture. Well-established, vibrant, dominating businesses such as Varum Beverages, that's Pepsi, Surface Woolma, Zim Gold Cooking Oil, to name but a few. Over 15 Indian tourism operators in travel agency and restaurants are already in Zimbabwe. You can come and join them. And the above is just a testament that we are a viable investment destination across all sectors, including tourism, and we are ready to receive you and to facilitate your investment into our great nation. Let this gathering mark the beginning of a new journey where Indian innovation meets Zimbabwean inspiration. Experience? Come on, guys, experience? Danyavad Tatenda. Thank you.
Satenda, Mr. Minister, for your insightful address. You have shown us that tourism is not just about destinations, it's about unlocking livelihoods, embracing human capital, celebrating culture, and building bridges of opportunity. Our best wishes for hosting ICC tournament in 26-27. Thank you once again. We have with us today our own Honorable Member of Parliament, Shri Prabhubhai Wasawa. I invite Shri Prabhubhai for ceremonial address. Thank you, sir, for being with us today. We are honored with your presence and grateful for your continued support. Floor is yours.
Bharat Mata. I, Prabhubhai Wasawa, as a Indian parliamentarian, Sali Bonani. Namaskar. Honorable Vice President of Zimbabwe, Mr. Constantino Chiwenga, Honorable Deputy Minister of Industry and Commerce, Mr. Rajesh Modi ji, and also Honorable Deputy Culture Minister of Zimbabwe, Honorable President of SGCCI, Sri Nikhil Madrasi, Vice President of SGCCI, Sri Ashok Jirawala ji, IPP, immediate past President, Sri Vijaybai Mewawala ji, and who are present here in CHALO Zimbabwe program, all businessmen, team SGCCI, all press media representative and present here, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. सभी को मेरा नमस्कार. Once again, साली बोनानी. भारत and Zimbabwe. Bharat and Zimbabwe, though separated by geography, but share a spirit of friendship from back generation. Centuries ago, Bharatiya traders reached southern Africa, bringing not only goods but bringing also goodwill. Today, under the visionary leadership of beloved our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, Bharat is building a new bridges of commerce, culture and cooperation across the global. Surat is one of the India's major industrial and commercial hubs. It is proudly known as the textile city, silk city and diamond city of India. Surat city is also cleanest and smart city of India, and Surat city also known as a mini Bharat. Honorable Vice President, your visit here today is a milestone in the lasting relationship between Bharat and Zimbabwe. On behalf of our Surat city and my Bardoli constituency, which is known as a Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel Satyagrah Bhumi, all cooperative leaders, businessmen, Diamond Udyogpati, I extend my gratitude and optimize for a stronger partnership. And once again, I also welcome you all. Under the leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, together we continue the spirit of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, one earth, one family. Thank you, Dhanyavad, Tatenda, Dhanyavad.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring and encouraging words. હું સભ્યોને વિનંતી કરીશ આપણે પ્રોટોકોલને માન આપીએ અને આપણું સ્થાન જાળવી રાખીએ. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the keynote address by our chief guest, His Excellency Vice President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, Honorable Dr. Constantino Chiwenga. From joining the liberation struggle at the age of 16 to leading the Zimbabwe Defense Forces as commander and now guiding the nation's economic ministries, His Excellency's journey is one of courage, intellect and commitment to the nation's service. With degrees in business, international relations and ethics, he brings not only leadership but deep wisdom to every role he undertakes. A distinguished farmer and a man whose words always teach, His Excellency stands as a pillar of Zimbabwe's progress. Your Excellency, we are honored by your gracious presence today. The floor is yours, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Let me recognize the President of Southern Gujarat Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Mr. Mandas, and your management team. Let me also recognize our two deputy ministers I came with, Honorable Raj Modi, who is our Deputy Minister of Industry and Commerce, Honorable Tongai Mafidi Mnangagwa, our Deputy Minister of Tourism. I think you saw something about him promoting Zimbabwe in terms of our tourism drive. Your Excellencies, and let me recognize Her Excellency, our ambassador to here to India, Ms. Stella Nkomo, captains of industry and commerce. Oh, my apology, let me recognize the Member of Parliament for this area. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you all. Namaste. On behalf of the government and the people of the Republic of Zimbabwe, my team, which I have come with to Gujarati, I want to extend our deepest appreciation to the government and people of India, and in particular to the Southern Gujarati Chamber of Commerce and Industry for convening this inaugural CHALO Zimbabwe Trade and Investment Forum. I want my team and my wife to give a big pam-pam to Mr. Mandat and his team for organizing this. We are honored by the warmth and hospitality extended to my delegation since our arrival in this great city of Surat, globally renowned for its entrepreneurial excellence, world-class diamond industry, and its pioneering role in global commerce. Allow me to congratulate the people of India on the 78th anniversary of your independence on the 20th of this month, August. It is indeed a remarkable journey that continues to inspire nations across the world, including Zimbabwe. I also bring warm greetings from His Excellency Dr. Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, and the goodwill of the Zimbabwean people to our brothers and sisters here in India. Distinguished guests, today is a defining moment in the economic relations between Zimbabwe and India. The CHALO Zimbabwe initiative builds on the strategic engagements we had in Iran during the third Iran-Africa Economic Cooperation Conference in April this year, where I met with Mr. Mandas and the team from Gujarat. It is not merely an event, but a gateway, a platform for forging transformative partnerships that drive trade, investment, technology transfer, and inclusive growth. In pursuit of Vision 2030, Zimbabwe is on an irreversible path to becoming an upper middle income economy. We are driving reforms anchored on industrialization, value addition, beneficiation, and economic diversification. With a wealth of natural resources, a youthful and skilled workforce, and preferential access to regional markets, Zimbabwe offers itself a compelling investment destination. Since establishing relations in the historic yesteryears, Zimbabwe and India have nurtured a strong and enduring partnership built on mutual respect and shared prosperity. Today we seek to elevate this relationship to a higher level, one defined by bold investments, cutting-edge technologies, and business models that create value for both nations. Why Zimbabwe? I hope that's the question each and every one of you is asking. Why Zimbabwe? Zimbabwe's strategic location at the heart of Southern Africa, coupled with growing logistics and transport infrastructure, makes it the natural gateway to the African continental free trade area. A unified market of 1.4 billion people and a GDP exceeding US 3.4 trillion United States dollars. For Indian investors, this is not just an entry point. It is an opportunity to leverage economies of scale and integrate into global supply chains through Africa. Over 25 Indian-owned large companies already operate successfully in Zimbabwe, including what we have already had, Surface Wilma Investments, Varun Beverages. These are examples of what is possible when we work together. Let me just briefly look at opportunities for strategic investment. When we invite Indian investors to consider high impact sectors that align with the global trends and Zimbabwe's growth priorities, I am talking of the following. 1, mining and minerals value addition. Zimbabwe hosts over 60 minerals including lithium, gold, platinum, and diamonds, just to mention a few. But in these, we also host rare earth metals. As demand for critical minerals is in clean energy, and technology surges, opportunities abound in lithium battery manufacturing, mineral processing, and diamond cutting and polishing, building on Surat's world-class expertise.
These are the areas that you consider. Land for investing, we already have allocated land for the economic zones to build industries in that land. You are welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Two, agriculture and agro-processing. With fertile soils and abundant water resources, Zimbabwe is poised to be a regional food hub. Opportunities exist in large-scale farming, irrigation systems, dairy and sugar value chains, and cold chain logistics, and export of horticulture products. Three, textile and cotton value chain. Zimbabwe produces premium long staple cotton. Partnering with the Gujarat's textile sector can unlock a cotton to clothing value chain for global markets. 4, pharmaceutical manufacturing. Leveraging India's global leadership in generic lessons, we invite partnerships to modernize Zimbabwe's pharmaceutical industry, facilitate technology transfer, and enhance healthcare security. And 5, energy and renewables. Zimbabwe's energy demands creates vast opportunities in solar, hydro, and biomass projects, offering attractive returns in a market hungry for clean energy. And lastly, tourism and hospitality. Zimbabwe is home to Victoria Falls, one of the 7 natural wonders of the world, and other unique attractions. We seek partners for hotel development, and MICE tourism infrastructure, cricket stadiums, and joint tourism marketing targeting Asia and Africa. Seven, green economy and recycling. Investment in plastic waste recycling and circular economy solutions will not only generate revenue but also support environmental sustainability. And 8, automotive and industrial manufacturing. Opportunities exist to modernize vehicle assembly plants, component manufacturing, and industrial hubs supported by new steel production capacity. Yes, we are building one of the, in fact it will be the biggest steel industry on the African continent. And it's already starting to produce. And that steel, rather than exporting it, it must work in Zimbabwe in constructing our infrastructure. And 9, technology and digital infrastructure. Zimbabwe aims to build a smart industrialized economy anchored on AI, ICT infrastructure, that is first artificial intelligence and ICT infrastructure, and tech-driven solutions across all sectors. We invite investment in digital infrastructure startups and research and development partnerships to position Zimbabwe as an African technological hub. Distinguished delegates, the government of Zimbabwe has created an enabling environment for business. We have implemented measures to improve the ease of doing business, including the establishment of the Zimbabwe Investment Development Agency, in short ZIDA, a one-stop investment center that guarantees investor facilitation within 24 hours. We offer investment protection guarantees, tax incentives for priority sectors, and full repatriation of dividends, backed by a commitment to policy consistency and predictability. The message is clear. Zimbabwe is ready for investment, partnership, and shared prosperity. Let CHALO Zimbabwe be the catalyst for a new era of trade and economic collaboration between Zimbabwe and India. Ladies and gentlemen, together we can build resilient value chains, unlock innovation-driven growth, and create sustainable wealth and for future generations. Come to Zimbabwe, invest, partner, grow with us. CHALO Zimbabwe, let's go together. Let's go to Zimbabwe together. Abba, I thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for your visionary address and for highlighting the immense opportunities Zimbabwe offers for industry and investment. We truly value your leadership and the bridge you are building between our nations. Zimbabwean delegation would like to present a token of remembrance to SGCCI President. I request all the dignitaries on the dais to please join.
as I was driving here early this evening, I saw a lion, big one. Please visit it. But what I'm saying is, you see our life. This is the big boy you get in Zimbabwe. It's one of the big five. And when Gujarat and Zimbabwe join hands, it will be a big lion body in Zimbabwe and the head of it in Gujarati, India.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for a wonderful and thoughtful token of remembrance on this occasion. Thank you so much. As the Zimbabwean proverb goes, Kudiara embu kutari sira goho. To plant a seed is expect a harvest. And this evening, we have sown the seeds of partnership, innovation and mutual respect. May they grow into future of shared prosperity. We gratefully acknowledge the gracious presence of Commissioner of Police Surat, Shri Anupam Gehlot ji sir. Sir, your support adds immense value to this gathering. Thank you for joining us today. Now, we are opening the floor for a brief question-answer session. In the interest of time, we would be able to take 3, 4 or maximum 5 questions, and I request our guests and audience to keep their questions crisp and constructive as we engage in this rare opportunity for direct dialogue with His Excellency. I request Sri Rohit Bhai Mehta, our past president, to start the session, please.
Your Excellency, either you or your team, your delegation, can throw some light on the opportunities in the energy sector specific to the solar production. What is the government policy with respect to the entering into a power purchase agreement for solar energy which is generated in Zimbabwe?
Thank you very much. I hope you are aware that India and France, you are the drivers of clean energy. In the world, we believe the best result for solar energy capturing can only happen in Zimbabwe. I think you've heard about that story. So you come on your own, or you find a partner in Zimbabwe. That's point number one. You can do it on your own, or you can find it. And once you do your project, once you start, you come up with your project, Ministry of Energy and Power Development is advised that you want to invest, and you have found a place where you want, or you want to be assisted to find a place to put your solar farm. And the ministry will take you to ZIDA, the one which I've talked about, the Zimbabwe Development Agency. That's one-stop shop. You will discuss with them everything. And of course, they will be calling stakeholders that are supposed that they've got a know-how. And mainly the Zimbabwe Electricity Supply Authority. Those are the people you'll be working with. And normally they will position you near the transmission lines so that you are then, whatever you generate, they can tell you this line, you can only, I'm giving as an example because energy is under I supervise that sector on behalf of His Excellency the President. And so we'll say, okay, this one you can do right up to 600, but on this line you can do up to 50 or 300 because either the lines will be, the capacity will be too little. And then you build. You can do it in phases. Let's say you want to put up 100 megawatts. You can start by putting up a plant for 25, then another 25, then another 25, until you put it to 100. Once you've put in there are ways where you can discuss with both energy and ZIDA. You can have a dedicated company where you sell your power. Like now, we are developing a lot of mining industries. So you can dedicate, if you have got, you can dedicate to say, I will supply you with energy. And so as you generate that energy, all goes to that mine. Or to a manufacturing entity, whichever. If it is going to be distributed by the Zimbabwe Electricity Authority for the benefit of all Zimbabweans, then it goes into the line of ZESA. Now we are saying to all the people who are coming to do the investment in the energy sector, we ring fence that so that at the end you take away your money, but you would have established your account in Zimbabwe, but you take your investment. That's how it is going to be. If you are going to put it in ZESA again, we are in what Southern Africa power pool. So there could be shortage of power in South Africa, the power is sold to South Africa. There's shortage of power in Zambia, the power is sold to Zambia. We assist each other in the region. What we are also looking at this particular time is not just to generate the power and it flies in the atmosphere. We want now companies to have storage facilities so that by night time when the sun is gone, you can now switch on to that power which was stored and it still works. That's what we are looking at. I hope I've answered it. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
I have a question. So thank you so much for explaining the question. Now, my question is regarding wastewater treatment and drinking water solutions. Like there are many tenders in Zimbabwe at this stage for water treatment chemicals, and the country requires a lot of water treatment chemicals. So how do we as an exporter participate in the tenders over there, and how do we get into joint ventures for water treatment chemicals?
As I've said earlier on, it's not mandatory that we go into a joint venture. From here, you can register. I think, unfortunately, we didn't bring with us an officer from PRAZ. That is our procurement regulatory authority of Zimbabwe personnel. But you can register. You can go on on Google, and you can pick up and you apply to say there are these which are being advertised. When the advertisement comes, I want to be included onto the bid, and then you can be included. The other thing is that Her Excellency, our ambassador here, has got a councillor responsible for economic affairs. You can actually get all the details in Delhi. She's based here. So they can get, and those, I think the chairman can, you can organize those who will be wanting to do the business of in different areas. And where we cannot, you are confused, you don't know how to go about it. They will send, the ambassador will send the commercial councillor here in Gujarat and sit with you and then explain each and every step. But as I said earlier on, you don't have to go into partnership, you do it on your own. Partnership is your wish to say, maybe you know, Surat, it will be very difficult to live, so you want somebody to be jumping around whilst you are here, fine. But that's not a hard and fast rule. Thank you.
Good evening, Honorable Vice President. Thank you very much. You put a lot of lights on India-Zimbabwe business. So my question is regarding the Gujarat and India is a right now medical tourism is a very good. You can get very good medical treatment for health sector. And Africa having a lot of patients are coming. But if Zimbabwe and specifically Gujarat, we have a lot of facilities here and very economically reasonable facilities. We have it here, even in Surat and Gujarat. So if we can have some kind of a medical tourism facilitation center in Zimbabwe and Surat, that can be help the people of Zimbabwe to get the best medical treatments. Second issue for the question is for you are in the military man. India is now emerging as a defense production country emerging. So in that area, Africa and India, what kind of like defense sector partnership can do? Thank you very much.
What I can say is on defense, I will quickly answer you. We signed an MOU with India in March this year. So our defense advisor is there in Delhi. You can go and discuss with him.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Your first question.
Medical tourism.
Medical tourism. I think maybe you came late, maybe yesterday. I answered the same question. I've said where we are building, for example, a cricket stadium. We want a 5-star, not one, 5-star hotels in Victoria Falls, 5-star hotels in Harare. And now if you fly very fast, you might get free rent and build your hotel and run it. So that when people from here, from Gujarat come, they know where they want their traditional dishes. Is nowhere else except the hotel which would have been built by, I think it's a cowboy shirt you are putting on. By the cowboy.
Yeah, Hindustani.
Hindustani. So, yes, that's what we want. We've actually advertised to say anyone with their money, they must come and build tourism hospitals. I think where they've been built, sometimes you go there, you think it's a hotel, yet it's a hospital. It has got everything. And people want to go far away, where they will go and nobody knows what they have been treated, and they get it treated. They also get it treated, in two ways. If they are very, before they go into the hospital, they go into the rainforest, get rained, and all the evil spirits are removed. Then when they go into hospital, they quickly recover. In the Eastern Islands, it is the same. I think when you get to Zimbabwe, you will find areas, the British were so happy when they came, to the extent that they called that place in the Eastern Island Little England, because it has got temperatures which never go up more than, even in summer, it doesn't rise beyond 20 degrees Celsius. So always be about 18 and below. Very cool, very nice. So we have got both. Those who want the heat, as small as Zimbabwe is, it has got 5 regions. So come please.
Thank you.
And build the tourism hospitals. Thank you.
Thank you. As Minister Modi said that Africa, there is no fear. I also been there for 20 years. Africa people is very good people. Safety is better than America or Europe. So let's go to Zimbabwe.
Just a minute. Sorry for the interruption. In the interest of time, we'll take last 2 questions. Thank you for your cooperation, understanding the situation. We need to complete and conclude our program by 8 p.m. So I request audience to be very precise in your question, and last 2 questions, please. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, sir. Sir, from education sector, so I'll talk about education only. Zimbabwe already shares very good collaborations with India in terms of education, like in research, trainings. We already share many good collaborations. So how about expanding these collaboration in field of digital education and startup incubation in particular, to empower the youth of both the countries, sir?
You have come with a brilliant idea.
Thank you. Thank you,
and
sir.
you are most welcome. Come with proposal to our ambassador, and we want to see you in Zimbabwe.
Thank you.
With your proposal. When I was at Gujarati at the university, that same question was asked, and we have said we want to have exchange programs where you come, and with the University of Gujarat, they have already agreed that they want to send a team to visit all our universities so that they can understand what we are doing, where our shortfalls are, where you can come up with better ideas to improve. The youth, we want to handle them like an egg because they are the future generations. If we don't train them and we don't capacitate them, then our countries will fall when we are gone. The age in which we are, no matter what we do, we are going one way. And we want to train these youngsters so that they can hold the future better than how we have handled it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, sir. I did my PhD and Masters in Tourism in Sweden, and there are a lot of friends of mine who back in Harare and Bulawayo. So my question is, I'm very busy with social media. So my focus question is, I have a team of many social media who have a lot of followers. So I want to sell the nature of Zimbabwe in terms of tourism, and I want to also explore the business opportunity regarding that idea and appointment to the Honorable Consulate in Mumbai. If we can come up with a few of very good social media influencer in Mumbai.
Yes, thank you. I think Minister Tongai from Tourism has heard, and our ambassador. But maybe our programs have been quite few on the social media. I think we are going to be discussing with the Minister of Tourism, Information, Foreign Affairs, that these programs be increased. In fact, today I was discussing with, I'm told some have already seen that program by Jeremy Katz. It's on Top Gear. He has retired. We called him in 2023. He came and he did a film on Zimbabwe. Top Gear, I think it's watched by over 2 billion people. He filmed from eastern highlands of our country to Victoria Falls. But we are going to increase our visibility on so that people can see. And what we have just suggested, we are going to be discussing this with Foreign Affairs so that they can give packages and the ambassador can see how they pay that using the Indian media here in India. Thank you.
Thank you, audience and Your Excellency, for this enriching exchange. We look forward to a long-term association and continued dialogue. Let's make the most of this platform and turn today's connection into lasting collaboration. આપણે કાર્યક્રમથી બહુ જ થોડો જ સમય બાકી રહ્યો છે. હું સર્વે આમંત્રિતોને એક વિનંતી કરવા માંગુ છું, જ્યાં સુધી હિઝ એક્સેલન્સી રૂમમાં છે, હોલમાં છે, એ પ્રસ્થાન નથી કરી લેતા, ત્યાં સુધી આપ સર્વેને આપનું સ્થાન જાળવી રાખવા માટે ખાસ અનુરોધ છે. What a journey this evening has been, from ideas to inspiration, from handshakes to heartfelt moments. As we draw this celebration to a close, let's make a moment to honor the hands and hearts behind it all. To wrap it with gratitude, I warmly invite Mr. Ashok Jhirawala, Vice President of SGCCI, to deliver the vote of thanks.
નમસ્કાર. ઝિમ્બાબ્વેના ઉપરાષ્ટ્રપતિ મહામહિમ જનરલ નિવૃત્ત ડોક્ટર CGDN શિવાંગાજી, ઝિમ્બાબ્વેના મિનિસ્ટ્રી ઓફ ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રીઝ એન્ડ કોમર્સ ડેપ્યુટી મિનિસ્ટર માનનીય રાજ મોદીજી, ઝિમ્બાબ્વેના મિનિસ્ટર ઓફ ટુરિઝમ એન્ડ હોસ્પિટાલિટી ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રીઝ ડેપ્યુટી મિનિસ્ટર માનનીય ટોગાઈ માફીદી મનાંગાવા, ઝિમ્બાબ્વેના એમ્બેસેડર માન્ય શ્રીમતી સ્ટેલા એન કોમોજી, ઉપસ્થિત અતિથિ શ્રીઓ, ચેમ્બર્સના ભૂતપૂર્વ પ્રમુખશ્રીઓ, કાર્યકારી સમિતિના સભ્યો, વેપાર ઉદ્યોગ જગતના આગેવાનો, પ્રતિનિધિઓ તથા ઉપસ્થિત સર્વે માનનીય મહેમાનોનો આ તબક્કે ખૂબ ખૂબ આભાર માનું છું. ચલો ઝિમ્બાબ્વે એ ગેટવે ટુ ગ્લોબલ ટ્રેડ એન્ડ ઇન્વેસ્ટમેન્ટ કાર્યક્રમમાં ઉપસ્થિત રહેવા બદલ સદન ગુજરાત ચેમ્બર ઓફ કોમર્સ એન્ડ ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રી તરફથી આપ સૌનો ફરીથી હૃદયપૂર્વકનો આભાર માનું છું. સૌ પ્રથમ આપણા મુખ્ય મહેમાન અને ઝિમ્બાબ્વેના ઉપરાષ્ટ્રપતિ મહામહિમ જનરલ નિવૃત્ત ડોક્ટર CGDN શિવેંગાજીનો ખૂબ ખૂબ આભાર માનું છું કે જેઓ પોતાના કિંમતી સમયમાં એક ઉપરાષ્ટ્રપતિ 3 દિવસ ચેમ્બરના આમંત્રણને માન આપીને આપણી વચ્ચે વેપાર અને વ્યવસાયને આપણે કેવી રીતે ઉદ્યોગ જગતને આગળ લઈ જઈ શકીએ, જે ચેમ્બરની આપણી મહાજનોની સંસ્થા મહાજનોને કેવી રીતે મજબૂત બનાવાય એ દિશામાં ચેમ્બરનો પ્રયાસ રહ્યો છે. અને એના ઉપરથી સાબિત થાય છે કે આજે દરેક બિઝનેસ માટે કેટલી ઓપોર્ચ્યુનિટી છે એ માનનીય CGDN શિવાંગાજીએ આપણને ખૂબ સારી રીતે સમજાવ્યું. સાથે સાથે હું માનનીય રાજ મોદીજીનો પણ તથા માનનીય ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રી ડેપ્યુટી મિનિસ્ટર માનનીય ટેંગોજી માફીદી મંગાવાજીનો વિશેષ આભાર વ્યક્ત કરું છું, જેઓએ આજના કાર્યક્રમમાં પોતાની ઉપસ્થિતિથી ગૌરવ વધાર્યું છે અને બિઝનેસ તથા ટુરિઝમ ક્ષેત્રના નવા અવસરોની આપણને અવગત કરાવ્યા છે. આ પ્રસંગે હું ચેમ્બર ઓફ કોમર્સના પ્રમુખ શ્રી નિખિલ મદ્રાસીનો આભાર માનું છું. તત્કાલીન નિવૃત્ત પ્રમુખ શ્રી વિજયભાઈ મેવાડા, માનદ મંત્રી શ્રી વિજયભાઈ જડીવાડા, માનદ ખજાન શ્રી સીએ મિતેશ મોદી, ચેમ્બરના પૂર્વ પ્રમુખ શ્રી રમેશ વઘાસિયા, ગ્રુપ ચેરમેન શ્રી સંજય પંજાબીજી, ચેમ્બરના SGCCI ગ્લોબલ કનેક્ટ કમિટીના ચેરમેન દેવ કિશન મંગાણીજી, ચેમ્બરના મેનેજિંગ કમિટીના સભ્ય શ્રી જલપા શેઠ, એમ તમામનો આ તબક્કે હૃદયપૂર્વક આભાર માનું છું. કાર્યક્રમને સફળ બનાવવા માટે સહભાગી બનેલા તમામ મહાનુભાવો, આયોજકો, મીડિયાના પ્રતિનિધિઓ, શ્રોતાઓ પણ વિશેષ આભાર. આપ સૌને સહયોગી અને ઉપસ્થિતિ વગર આ કાર્યક્રમ સફળ ન બની શક્યો હોત. આપની સૌની ઉપસ્થિતિને સહૃદય દિલથી આભાર માનું છું. થેન્ક યુ વેરી મચ. અને એક પંક્તિ ખાલી કહેવા માંગુ છું કે ના તરા સુધી, ના ધન સુધી, ના ઉન્નતિ, ના પતન સુધી આપણે જાવું છે. ચલો ઝિમ્બાબ્વે સુધી. થેન્ક યુ વેરી મચ.
Thank you so much, Ashok Bhai. From Surat to Zimbabwe, may this bond continue to blossom. Tatenga, Siyobonga, Dhanyavad.